You are watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftacademy.com. www.netsoftacademy.com.
Hey, welcome back to AZ-104 exam prep series. In this video, we will cover how to implement backup and restore, or you can say recovery, in Azure, especially to protect your data and application. So let's get started. All right, so now let's check out how you can create backups and then restore it. Basically, this will be your disaster recovery from which you will get your business continuity. Okay, so I already have some services running. I have my storage account with a container inside it, and container have a picture inside it. Plus, I have my file share again with a picture inside it, just for test purposes. Then I also have a virtual machine. Plus, I also have a disk for this virtual machine. Okay, so now let's see how to create backups. Now for that, you will search for Backup Center, but now the name is changed. If you type Backup Center, you will not find it. Now it is called Business Continuity Center. This is the dashboard which gives you a unified dashboard which gives you access to all the vaults and your data and everything. Okay, so the first thing you will do is you will create vaults. If you want to back up something and protect it, you need a vault, just like a bank vault. Without that, you cannot push backups. So there are two types of vault. If you go to Manage and click on Vaults, here you can create the vault and you select. You will create Recovery Service Vault if you want to back up and protect virtual machine, SQL, Azure files, and let's say Azure Backup Server, Azure Backup Agent, Data Protection Management. DPM is the old school of data protection. That means you are using System Center DPM on-prem. But for all those scenarios, you will use Recovery Service Vault. But if you just want to back up disk, maybe just a blob, just a database, or Kubernetes services, then you will use Backup Vault. Then there are so many other scenarios as well. I will show you both. So let's create Recovery Service Vault. Click on Continue. Demo will be my resource group, and you have to give this vault a name. So I will call it Demo Recovery Service Vault, RSV. Next, here you decide the redundancy. Well, geo redundancy is better for good fault tolerance, but for demo, I will keep it cheap. I will use local redundancy. Next, encryption. Well, data at rest is always encrypted, so you cannot remove encryption, but you can choose whether you want to manage the encryption. For that, you have to create your own key vault, or you want Microsoft to manage it. You can turn, if you want, you can also enable it, but I will not enable it because immutability means I will not be allowed to delete my data for a specific time period. No matter what, even if my demo is over, I cannot delete it. I have to wait for that time period. This is awesome if you want to secure your vault, and a lot of companies will do it. Next is networking. Again, you can make your vault accessible publicly, or you can actually deny public access and only allow private access. That means you have your private connections. And that's it. Once you are done with your configuration, review it and create a vault. Now, creating a vault will not start any kind of backup. It's just a secure environment. You have to initiate the backup. You have to configure it. So once my vault is done, we will create a backup vault as well. Then we will back up virtual machine as well as a container, file share, and disk. Now, while this vault is being deployed, let's go back and deploy our Backup Vault. Click on Vault, select Backup Vault, click Continue, select your resource group and subscription, give it a name. I will call it Demo Backup Vault, BV. Canada Central, Backup Storage Redundancy, well, local. Next, Vault Properties. Again, I'm not going to enable this, and I'm not going to enable soft delete. I don't want that. Then I will just click Next, Next, and Create. So both my vaults will be created, and then we can initiate the backup. So right now my backup vault is being created, but my service recovery vault is already deployed. So now when you want to create backup, you will go to your vault, that is recovery service vault, let's say, click on it, and then on top you will see backup. This is where you decide what you want to backup. Do you want to backup Azure resource or Stack Hub or Stack HCI? This is your hyper-converged infrastructure. Again, advanced topic. Or if you want to backup, let's say, any infra from AWS, Google, or even on-prem, that will be regarded as on-premises. Virtual machine, this is where you will decide the resource you want to backup. Then click on Backup. This is where you decide the policy. I'm okay with standard right now for this demo, that is once a day backup, because anyhow, I will initiate it manually. I'm not going to wait for the policy time. But if you want to change the timing, you can always configure a new policy. Now, which machine you want to backup? I will add my machine here, this one. Perfect. Now, click on Enable Backup, and the backup will be initialized. It will be actually initialized, but the backup process will not start. It will wait for the policy time. But you can always go there and initiate it manually. Let's create one more. Again, Backup Recovery Service Vault. Click on Backup, Azure, and I want to backup file share this time. Now you have to select the storage account. Well, I don't have any storage account. Well, you may also get this glitch. Don't worry. Just go back, again, open it, because the storage account is there, here. So if it is not visible, just refresh the page. Now, always when you do this, uncheck this option if you are creating a demo environment and you don't want to lock anything. But in real production, you will enable the lock on this storage account so that it is not deleted by mistake or intentionally. Okay, registering storage account with Recovery Service Vault. This might take a minute. Okay, so now you will add the file share you want. I have only one, so I will add this. Now you can create a policy. So I will edit this policy and I will say backup tier is snapshot, take daily at 7:30 or whatever you want according to your scenario, and just enable it. Done. I enable the backup. Now let's go back to our vault. You click on your vault, then you will go to protected item and click on backup items. Here you will see all items which are being backed up. Yes, you don't see the file share right now because it is still in process, but machine is here. You click on it, and that's it. Initial backup pending, of course. So go to option and click on backup now. So it will trigger the backup process. Now this first process or first backup will take some time. So if you just triggered it and let's say you deleted the machine and you want to restore it, it will not work because you never waited for the full backup to finish. Let's refresh this, and you have file storage as well. Same principle. Initial backup pending. So you say backup now. And you wait for it. Now, same thing goes for the other vault, backup vault. You click on backup, and here you decide what you want to backup. So what will be your data source? Source means where the data is coming from. So I will select, let's say, disk. Let's do disk first. Now click next, create your policy. Now, all right, so let's decide a policy name. I will call it demo backup. Okay, click next. Backup frequency, hourly or daily, like whatever you want. I will say, let's say daily at 4:30. Now this schedule will not make any sense here for this demo at least, because I'm initializing it manually. I will show you and then I will delete everything. But for production, yes, you have to set a proper schedule and make sure the schedule is during the maintenance window, not during the peak hours. All right, click next and create. Okay, next. And here, let's add the data source. I selected disk, right? So select your disk. This is VM. You may get a list of it, so you better check the name and select the correct disk. Select it. Next. Oh, you have to validate as well. So all this is done. You select it. Then you click on validate. This will check if you have the permission on this disk or not. You need full permission to read the data. Remember, the data is encrypted. It will not read your files, but it will have access over your disk. So I will click on assign missing permissions. All right, now it will validate it automatically. Otherwise, if you close it, you can also validate it. Or you can click on revalidate. Okay, validating again. I was not able to wait for 30 seconds. All right, so now it was successful. Click next. Configure backup. And the same logic, you have to initiate the backup. Otherwise, you have to wait for that 4:30 time. So once it is configured, all right, is it configured? Let's go to our vault now. This is our vault. Then go to backup instances. You will find it here. Click on it. Or you can also do it from here. Oh, still, configuration is pending. I will give it like 10-15 seconds more, maybe a minute. Because it is still in progress. Otherwise, you will see this option, backup now, and you click it, it will initiate the backup. All right, so it is finished. Now I can click on backup now. And it will trigger the backup. So now for the backup, again, I will give it good 20-30 minutes so that all the data sources are backed up properly. And then we can check out the restore process. Now let's go back to our Business Continuity Center and check if the backup is taken or not. Yeah, you can actually check that. So let's go to our Recovery Service Vault, then go to Backup Items, Machine. Backup pre-check done, last backup status successful, so backup is done. Now at this point, if my machine is gone or someone deleted it or something happened to it, at least I have a restore point. How about file? Yeah, all good, all good. Now let's check the other vault. Backup vault. Click on Backup Instances. Protection configured. Perfect. You can even check here, failed, in progress, completed. So now I have backup of my resources. So let's go ahead and do some damage. So I will go to, let's say, my storage account. Then I backed up container. Yes, I backed it up. Open it. And someone deleted it. And actually, we don't have to. So as you can see, it is backed up. It will not allow me to delete it. Now, let's say this image got corrupted, then you can restore it, at least. So this is already protected. How about the file share? Click on it, browse, and delete this one. Yes, file share is gone. I deleted it. Now, how about virtual machine? Well, again, instead of corrupting this machine, because the machine can also go corrupt, but it is difficult to actually show. I don't want to download viruses and do that. I will just go with the extreme. Someone deleted the machine. Now, I will still conserve my public IP because you still need your IP addresses if you want to, create a new machine out of it. Or you can create a new IP address, let's say. So everything is deleted. Now I will wait for this deletion to complete, then we will do the restore process. Okay, so VM is also gone. Now let's restore it. As you can see, I don't have any VM. And my file share is also gone. So let's go to our Business Continuity Center. Go to Vault. First, let's recover the machine, and then we'll recover the file share. So I will go to Backup Item. Let's click on the machine. This is my machine, right? So I will select this and click on Restore VM. Now it will tell me you have to select a restore point. I only have one, but if you give it long enough, you will have multiple restore points according to your scenario, not your scenario, according to your policy. I have this one, so I will select it. Okay, now if it is just corrupted, you can replace the existing one if the whole infra is still there. Or you can create a new one now. So I will create a new one. Or if the disk is gone or disk is corrupted, you can also restore just the disk. Well, in my case, it's a worst. The whole machine is gone, so I will say create a new virtual machine. Name it VM again, 01. Resource group this, virtual network will be this. Again, it needs the network. Subnet is this. Now staging location. It needs a buffer, a staging location where all the resource will be collected, joined, and if it is stable, then it will be restored. And click on Restore. That's it. Now, obviously, it will take some time to restore it. So just wait for it. If you cannot even have a single second of downtime, well, then this process is not a good way to go. In that case, you may have to go with Azure Site Recovery, where you have two active sites, a similar replica, and then you just fail over or switch over. Okay, let this process finish. In the meantime, let's restore our file share. Don't worry about that machine. I will just connect it to it. Okay, file share. Restore share or file recovery. Well, if I say restore share, I will get the whole folder, but only my file is gone out of that. So I will say file recovery. Restore point, this one, select it. Now, where do you want to restore it? Original location. If the file exists there and it is corrupted, then you can overwrite. So I can say that. Otherwise, you can also skip it. Okay, add file. Is this the file you missed? Yes. Or you lost? Yes. Select. Restore. That's it. So restoring process is so easy. I mean, if the administrator knows what he is doing, he can restore the environment pretty quickly. So if you go to machine, the machine is also there, is being created. And once this is done, then we'll go to our storage account and check out the file share. Here you go. That is also done. So this is how you create backup and you also restore your environment. Now remember, if you want to delete your environment, Azure will not allow you to delete Vault so easily. The basic idea is, first you have to remove everything from the Vault. You have to stop all the backup, delete all the backup data, then unregister your storage account. Once the Vault is completely empty, then you will be able to delete it. And with that, this demo is also over. All right, so in this video, we covered how to create Recovery Service Vault and Backup Vault. Remember, these two are separate vault for specific use case. Then we configured backup policies. We performed backup, and then we also performed the restore process. Then we saw how to set up the reports and alerts. Well, we saw the alert and reporting in the monitoring section. Same can be done for the backup and recovery processes. Now, that wraps up our AZ-104 series. We covered everything from managing users and group to backup and recovery. Well, be sure to review all the videos and practice these scenarios in your own sandbox. Practicing scenarios will actually help you more because in the certificate they can give you, and I think they will for sure, give you scenario-based questions. So you need to have some critical thinking behind it. Well, I will see you in the next series. Until then, take care.
Thank you for watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftakademy.com. www.netsoftakademy.com.